Good morning, everyone. Welcome to ABC 25 Local Lifestyles. I'm Angie Humphrey.
I'm Ron Rhodes on this terrific Tuesday.
Here
we go again. You know, we're on a nice little roll of weather lately, aren't we?
Yes, we are. For all the walkers and runners in the newsroom, they're all enjoying this weather.
Oh, wait a minute. So we've got more than just you. We do have a lot of runners in there. That's true.
Yeah, we've got quite a few. And our new gal, Gretchen, she's a runner.
That's right.
She's out there hitting the road yesterday.
Was she hitting the road?
Yeah.
Do you like running on the road or a treadmill? Because, you know...
No, I don't like the treadmill. I have to sometimes, but I don't like it. It's boring. Even though I can watch TV, it's just, you know, it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's actually being out there
and
seeing
fresh
like
air.
a donut bank when you're running. Yep, that's where I'm going.
I'll go to the, Parlor Donuts. Coming up today on ABC 25, Local Lifestyles, the annual open enrollment is here, and so is Gina Downs of Senior Connection to tell us what we need to know. Mesker Park Zoo is gearing up for the Boo at the Zoo. Everybody loves that event.
Like that.
Thunderbolts hockey team general manager talks about the big events coming up as the season opens, and the United Way's kicked off a fundraising campaign, and you could be a winner too. We'll find out about the donor incentive contest, and we'll enjoy the great music of the great Morgan Donahue. Stand right over there with his guitar.
All right,
there
that's
he is.
all.
He's ready to go.
Well, yeah, let's get a little music on Tuesday. A lot of times we have to wait till Friday.
Wait till the Wednesday. Friday. Today we just moved it on.
Right, nothing wrong with that. We'll put some on Friday
too. Thank you, Morgan.
Right? As far as the weather goes, great music for anything, or great weather for anything. As we'll find out how great the music is here in a second. We do have a few clouds that have rolled in along with the sunshine. We've got a bit of a breeze out there. You see the flag just off the Lloyd Expressway kind of fluttering in the breeze, getting kicked to the north. We've got a south-southwest wind out there. And it is going to be a warmer day today. We hit 72 yesterday for a high. Today I'm calling it 77. We're already up to 69, but that dew point's nice and low. Look at the wind, though. South-southwest at 15 miles an hour. So it's got a pretty good kick to it. Now, I'm going to tell you about some rain that's moving in later on tonight. The great thing about this rain, Angie, is it's really not going to start until after the afternoon, for most of us, is over. And so it's going to be this evening. You know, you're already inside. You've already eaten your dinner. You're kicking back, relaxing, and maybe sleeping through most of this. Then you wake up, the rain's gone, and it's going to be very chilly tomorrow.
But is it going to be substantial enough to make a difference?
I think it is. I think it's got a pretty good dent in the rain gauge is what we're going to get.
I mean, big time. Well, let's get to today's Daily Dish. Well, the clock is ticking. The winning numbers were drawn this past weekend at the Westside Nut Club Fall Festival, and yet no one has stepped forward to claim that prize. Now, the winning number, which is probably going to be burned into everybody's mind, to 629-884. I didn't even have to look to read it. We all know what it is. The winner will split over $1.2 million with the Westside Nut Club, and that's over $600,000, of course, before taxes.
Right.
The winner has 30 days from last Saturday to come forward and claim their half of the prize. Well, all I know is it wasn't me.
Well, I know I got the first three numbers, 262.
That didn't get you anything, does it?
Well, maybe it might get me like a $10, $15, you think?
Nothing. I think it's an all or nothing kind of a deal, right?
Too bad.
Yeah.
Well, we got 27 more days to go. You know, it's funny. Maybe they're going to be like some of these lottery winners. Remember that we had that 1 billion plus
waited for months.
They waited until it was like almost the whole 6-month period. They have a 6-month wait there. And it was like just a few days or maybe a couple of weeks before. And we thought, nobody's going to claim that $1.5 billion prize.
And yet they did.
They did, anonymously, of course.
Of course, and that's probably a good idea, too. But I'd be afraid I'd lose it.
The ticket?
Yeah, I have to get down there and turn it in right away because
I still have mine.
It'd be in the back pocket in my jeans and then be shredded.
Well, the sad thing is, what if somebody did lose their ticket and that's the one that was drawn? I mean, I did notice on the ticket it was drawn that day, or it was actually printed that day, I think.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't think to look at that.
So I think it was somebody who bought their ticket on Saturday.
It's probably somebody bought one ticket.
It's always the way it is. Buy like 20, 50 tickets or whatever it takes.
Yes, and then the one always wins. Now, you've already talked about this, I think.
Yeah,
about Lay's potato chips. They're taking some beloved food pairings and putting them in chip form just in time for cooler weather. FritoLay announced its new grilled cheese and tomato soup chips. The company describes the new snack as dynamic combination of tomato taste and buttery cheese with underlying creamy and toasted notes. The grilled cheese and tomato chips are expected to hit the grocery store shelves next Monday. Well, what think you, Ron Rhodes?
I wonder if Morgan plays some toasted notes.
He probably
I'm trying to figure out what toasted notes are.
He could.
I mean, what are toasted notes? I tell you what. Now, they had like a slew of these last year.
I remember because we had all the bags in the newsroom.
For like different regions of the country, which was pretty cool.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy was one of those, like for the South. They had pimento cheese.
Yes,
remember that?
Yes, I remember
They had
that.
like Cajun spice, I think, for down in New Orleans. And then they had like, I think lobster something for up in Maine or New England.
Lobster roll, I think.
Lobster roll. So they had a lot of different flavors, and I didn't think they all tasted that good. Some of them were kind of eh. The one that had cheese in it was good. So that's the reason they probably figured that out. You got to get some cheese in there.
Right.
And have you ever had like the tomato basil or dry tomato basil, whatever it is, like cracker?
Oh, sure, crackers, yes.
It was like, it's good. So they mix those two together. I think this might be one of their better ones.
I mean, I do love tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich, so we'll see come this Monday.
So that's a great combo. Another great combo is peanut butter and jelly. Do you think next year they're going to have peanut butter and jelly?
I'm not a peanut butter and jelly girl, so I don't know, but we'll see about Monday. You'll probably have a bag in here before I get here.
I'll be in line if I have to be.
Okay, you wait in line down at the grocery store down here.
I'm going to give you some, and I'll bring them in. I think you're going to end up I'll buy as many bags as I can. How's that?
Oh, thank you so much. I'll be so happy.
You'll eat one chip.
We have some exciting news right here from our Eyewitness News family. Our colleagues, Brad Bird and Chief Photographer John Simpson, are in New York City. They were in there last night to receive the 2019 Edward R. Murrow Awards. They were at the gala. Brad and John received this award for excellence in writing, and it was their reporting on the spot they did called The Reverend and the Politician. It was a look back at the night in 1968 when Senator Robert F. Kennedy spoke in Indianapolis just hours after Dr. Martin Luther King was killed. So we say congratulations to Brad and John for this outstanding achievement. Well deserved. I mean, that's a big deal.
It's a very big deal. Now, they'd already won a regional Murrow, which is like an Emmy Award, if you think of, for television.
Sure.
Really, it's for journalism. Murrow, obviously, Edward R. Murrow is the renowned journalist from CBS News back in the 50s. And so it's named after him. And this is national. This is a big deal. This is like winning, kind of like the Oscar, for Best Picture, for journalism. And so, yeah, well deserved there, Brad and John. Of course, I've known John for a long time. I've known Brad for a long time too. Two wonderful men. And I tell you what, I've seen that story, and if you haven't seen it, hopefully we repost that on our website.
We'll have to do that so everybody can see it again.
Excellent story.
And it was a big deal, and it was a big enough deal to wear a tux.
Well, hey, seeing John in a tux is worth it right there alone. John's our chief photographer. Normally, he's not wearing a tux when he walks into work.
He cleans up real good, doesn't he? Good job, and congratulations, guys. We're so proud to know you and proud of your accomplishment.
Right.
When we come back, hockey fun for the family. The Thunderbolts are ready for the new season. Patrick's here.